What's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of my Motorsport Manager Career Mode. It's been a while. I think it's been about 5 days since the last episode, so I need to even get myself caught up on where we are really in the season, but it looks like we're about halfway through the second season here in F1. We've got a set of brakes being built in 16 hours, so if I just click continue here, we should be able to get to that. Actually, we need to respond to an interview. Podium last time out. Literally, this is how long it's been. I've forgotten what the result was. So I'm guessing, yeah, we got a podium with Pernay. Except the interview. Balcazar has claimed your brakes. Again, brakes seem to be holding you back. This is a question we've had literally, I think, about 5 million times. I think that's an accurate estimate of how many times we've been asked this question. I'm just going to say investment into the HQ. Keep the pressure on the HQ man, James Arnold, you know. Always good to keep pressure on the higher ups. So we're going to go forward one more day. Hopefully the car is good. The car's repaired, so we can start looking at what parts we're improving. Although I want to move on one more day, and then we'll get our new brakes built. Should be not yet. There we go. Right. So let's take a look at this. So we don't need these two brakes because we just got a new set built. So we're going to add that on. Gearbox we're trying to improve as well. Let's move this over to. Let's actually move it to about 28.2. Really work on those brakes, trying to get them up enough for the next race, which is, I don't know, not too long till the next race. So actually, let's go full 30 and kind of try and get that ready for that race, Guildford. But we got a slot 5 sponsor. We got 3 of them. Van Moos, Ambrosia, and Akkus are 4 stars, probably going to be the best one. Upfront payment, the highest one, and also bonus per race, 3rd or above. That seems reasonable, I would say, but also at the same time, if our car starts slipping up now, then we may want the 6th or above, because Transantarctic 2nd or above, PlaySports, PlaySports are 7th or above sponsor. So actually, in that case, we may as well go for the Moose, highest upfront payment, so continue. Also, that reminds me, because PlaySport has a bonus of 2.2 for the home Grand Prix, which obviously you can see is the United Kingdom. So that's going to be our next sponsor for sure at Guildford coming up. For sure, we're going to pick them as our sponsor, just because it makes sense. Anyway, new part we're going to try and build. We did lose money last time in the last race, I remember correctly. So yeah, we need to be careful a little bit. But at the moment, we've got quite a lot of money to just burn anyway, even if we do lose money per race because of the, you know, the upfront payments we've got. Also, that was something one of you guys pointed out. It wasn't the fact that we're losing money because my costs have gone higher. It's actually just because the quality of my sponsors hasn't been as great. I feel like my fixed payment sponsors, these 3, have not been as good as we had it last season, for sure. I think that's a big reason why it feels like we're losing more money than I did last season, even though we probably shouldn't be because we're getting better results. I think that's why. Anyway, let's get back to designing a new part. We need to look at a new part. So, obviously, what are we working on still? We're working on the gearboxes. We've obviously just got these new engines in. Rear wing, we've made 1 part 2. We're still improving a bit on that. Suspension as well. So I think we're safe for these 3-ish, 4-ish. Suspension and rear wing I think we need to look at. Just because it's a little bit cheaper. Maybe look at the rear wing, but I don't know. What's the highest we've got on each of these? Rear wing, we've got a great, and suspension, we've got epic. So we've got a higher level obtained for the suspension. So let's just go through iterations for suspension, try and get that as high as we can then. So in that case, if we are going to do that, we may as well just go for build time, really. Just go for the lowest build time. That'll get done 5 days before the race. That's fine by me, I think. That's fine by me. So actually, that's quite expensive, to be honest. 1.25 for just an iteration, a throwaway one, because you can see it won't even improve the performance. Okay, I'm not going to do that, actually, in hindsight. If we're going to spend that much on suspension, didn't realize it's going to cost that much, we may as well improve the actual performance straight away. So let's go for plus 10 and then plus 40, minus 20 on the reliability. So that'll be 1479 is the highest. Let me fiddle around with it. Right, this seems to be the best one. 1489 is the highest, and also it has the highest base stat performance it will give us straight away. So we can go for this. It's also going to cost a lot less than it would have if we just went for an iteration, actually. So the only kind of downside is it will be built after the next race, whereas obviously you saw before with the -1 and -2 days, it was going to get done before Guildford. But that's fine, that's fine. So 900k taken away there. So that's going to be a positive step forward for the suspension. I think that's pretty much it then. We can move on and see if there's any other emails to come up. But then apart from that, just improving everything before Guildford. Right, we got an email here. It occurs to me occasionally that you team principals may be interested in tabling a particular motion to the other members of the GMA during a season. I'd like to offer you the chance to add an additional vote to this season's number. Now, naturally, I would be... okay, yeah, so we've had this before. The price is 1 million to basically get a vote, potentially, to be tabled to the GMA. And I feel like this may be the correct time. We've got 9.5, and potentially, you know, if we're not going to really fight for the championship this season, I would like to think we're going to do it next season. So this may be a really good opportune time to do this. We've got the money as well, so I'm going to go for it. I think I gave the same reasoning last year, and back then we didn't have the same money we do right now. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's view the votes, and let's see. Right, medium length practice sessions, not interested. Long practice sessions, not interested. 31 laps on average. So I think at the moment we've got quite a lot less, don't we? I think we have like 20 something, 27 lap average. What's the current rules? Let's have a look. We've got, where's the race laps? 27. I was correct. I was actually bang on. 27, yeah. So 31, 35. Yeah, I sort of like the 27. I feel like the race lengths are about perfect for me right now. Change track layout. Track will change its current layout to a new one, impacting some of the track characteristics. Change a track. Add a track layout. Add a completely new track. Remove a track. 60 mph pit lane speed limit. Pit stops will become much faster, meaning that cars able to make cars are able to make pit stops at reduced times. This may aid cars with worse tire wear. 6-man pit crews. Cost of traveling becomes cheaper. Double points for... No, definitely not double points. Bonus for the fast lap. Nope. Bonus for the driver on pole. Nope. I don't want that. Wide slick tires, allowing teams to maximize their performance. Groove tires, average spend tires aren't quite as fast as full slicks. Low profile tires. Jesus, how many rules we got? I'm actually gonna have to be reading this for fucking hell. Okay, guys, I've now realized I can't read all these out in the video, otherwise the video will go on for an hour. 1 sec. Right, I know which one I'm going for. I've read through all of them. The one that speaks to me is the refueling ban. I just distinctly remember I was a lot better at race strategies when there was no need to think about the fuel, when I could just literally basically put it in lean if I need to save fuel, put it in rich when I knew I had some left over, and I think that's going to give us the best advantage. I'm not thinking about the sport and what's going to make the race more exciting. I'm thinking about what's going to make my team perform better. Refueling ban, I'm going with that for sure. I'm going to submit that. We'll see. I don't think it's actually going to get accepted. I think a lot of the teams here in this category like the fact we have to do a bit of refueling, but 1 million to maybe give it a chance. Let's do it. Let's do it. So 1 million to table this. This will benefit teams with low budgets, including my team. Will not. You got the top 3 teams, obviously. The fake Mercedes, fake Ferrari, and fake Red Bull. Not liking that. But let's table it. Let's see. And let's just give it a bit of a gamble, shall we? I kind of like this. It's kind of fun. You know, you never get to do this in the Codemasters games. Table your own rules for the damn championship. So I'm quite excited about that. Let's see how that pans out later on. Right, time to travel to Guildford. We've got, of course, being Britain, we've got heavy rain coming up for practice. Clear in the race, but we know that probably because it's going to rain in practice, it may as well rain in the race, also being England as well. 7th or above, so we get a bonus of 1.3 million. So that is on par with Vamoose, which is what we went for last time as a sponsor. So that's a no-brainer because we can definitely get 7th or above. I think it would be a very, very poor weekend if we did not get 7th or above, so going to go for that. In terms of the tyre wear, it's very, very high, but as per usual, that hasn't really affected us too much. We'll go for 10 super softs. I'll go for 4 softs, just in case, you never know, but once again, probably we'll just go super softs. It just seems to be the best way to go about things, really. Fit parts, okay, ooh, awesome, these brakes actually got right up there, so now I'm going to give Pernay these, going to give Balcazar the next best. She's a little bit peeved off, so can I swap these round? And, ooh, she's still unhappy. Okay, I need to do a fine balancing act here, because I want to keep them both sort of content. Gearbox, is that going to do it? No, okay. Rear wing, is that going to do it? No, you're still unhappy. How about that one? Is that going to do you? No, that's not going to do you. It's all on the brakes then, right? Okay, how about if I give you the new brakes and you're content, and then I'll swap these back around, and now you're happy and you're content. There we go. Sorted. So we've got Balcazar in purple with a tiny advantage in high-speed corners and the suspension. medium speed corners, which is going to suit Silverstone. Not Silverstone, sorry, the Guildford Grand Prix, however you want to say it. But Pernay's got better low speed corners and just a tad better top end speed. So that's also going to be good. The top end speed is going to be good for her around this circuit. So pretty level pegging, I would say, with a little slight bias towards Pernay. But after about 3 seasons of having it the other way around, I think you guys in the comment section will be quite happy about that anyway. But yeah, let's go to practice as usual and see what we can do. About 1 minute left in the session. We've got Pernay on a 97% setup and Balcazar, I think, on a 98%. So pretty damn good. We're going to send them out probably for a pretty useless lap here, as the session's going to end before they even finish the lap. But you can see we've got race trim level 2. We've got actually a very weird kind of level 1 on intermediates and level 1 on super softs, because it actually started off dry enough where around about, you can see around about 10 minutes I kept it on dry tyres and I was able to get at least 1 level on the super softs, just in case the clear weather is actually true for the race, and then also 1 level on intermediates for that entire wet period. So if it does rain as well, we're sort of covered maybe, but setup's looking good, so we'll just have to see. Again, you know, as I said at the very beginning of the episode, it's been like 5 days since the last episode, so I feel like I may be a little bit rusty on getting back into it, so here's hoping that we can still come through with a pretty okay result. But you know, we'll still get the money, that, you know, in a sense of, like, you know, thinking about not just the race result, we'll still get the money probably, because 7th or above is not going to be too hard to get. Although, my word, what a terrible grid slot we've been given, 15th and 16th. So okay, we're going to have to do some passing to get 7th or above, but I don't think that should be a worry. And really, still, technically, we are, you know, still doing pretty okay in the championship. I can't look at, where are the standings right now? Here we go, standings. At the moment, we're 2nd and 3rd, and in the constructors, we are still 1st by 10 points. So I would like to optimistically say I want to try and keep this 1st place, but it's going to be very, very tough. But anyway, we're going to look at the weather. Is there anything I can suss out? No, it looks pretty sunny. It looks like it's going to get even sunnier, actually, later in the race. So, it's going to be all dry. So, we're going to go for race trim. And I'm going to go for... Ooh, Pit Stop Guru's refueling is 50% faster. Risk Taker or Performance. That's only level 1. So, it's not like it's a level 3 or level 2 we're chucking away. So, I'm going to go for Pit Stop Guru. Let's go for that. And then for Pernay, we're going to go on race trim. And I think I will just go for the super softs. No point going nurse. We don't need it anymore. So car setup-wise, okay, we do have that fast refueling for Balcazar. So that means potentially we don't need to worry about filling her up more than we usually need to, because she can fill up the fuel faster anyway. So that'll kind of counteract everything. So 10 laps on the super soft, so I'm going to probably fill up for, I would say, let's go for 12 laps, use a bit of rich mix at the start, sounds good. And then for Pernay, we'll do a bit opposite, because she does not have that perk. We'll go a little bit higher. I'm thinking probably about 15 laps of fuel, allows us to use some rich mix, but hopefully by the time we have to make the pit stop, we have a little bit of fuel left in the tank, so it's a faster pit stop for her overall, if you get what I mean, because there's less fuel to fill up to match the next stint. As usual, we're going to go and push and overtake. They used to work quite well last episode. So let's go and see what we can do in the championship. Where is Steinman? I'm actually quite curious here. So we've got one of the drivers in 4th. Where's the other one? Flores. Oh, ooh, okay, this is good. Suck it. Okay, 20th place. Okay, I'm feeling a lot more confident about our championship. Let's try and do a good job out there, ladettes. Let's go. 5 red lights to the British Grand Prix. Guildford, come on, let's do this. Let's have a good start. Off 15th, that's a pretty decent start. Up into 14th for Balcazar. Pernay kind of half-half, down to 17th now through the first corner. Let's speed this up and see what we can do. Balcazar now climbing up. Let's go full attack mode, shall we? Let's go full attack mode. Really attack the start here. Up into 7th place already. Pernay, meanwhile, though, not as aggressive. Only in 18th place, even though she's technically got the better car. But maybe, as I said, maybe, you know, even though Balcazar was content only with her car, technically the strengths of her car did suit Guildford, so maybe that's why she's performed better at this stage. Although Pernay's now getting a move on, she's up into 13th place, so she is getting a move on. Maybe she's just a slow starter there in this race, but we're up into 5th at the moment. Absolute stunner of a start for Balcazar. Wow, awesome start. We're gonna go to neutral now and try and virtual safety car. Should we pit? No, let's not pit. Let's just go low fuel. Virtual safety car, I'm not going to worry too much about protecting the tyres, because it's only 60 seconds, but we'll go low fuel. Oh! I didn't realise why there was a virtual safety car. Fuck's sake. Pernay. No. Yeah. I gave you the better car. I've even been... Oh, you were the chosen one. Oh, God. I gave you the better car. I was being all biased towards you. Oh, my. Dear F1 gods, please make Flores crash out this race. I need that right now. I need that. Oh, my God. How unlucky is that? Pernay's now crashed twice in the season. Oh, my God. Right, well, at least there's less management for me to do in this race then, I guess you could say. Oh, God, that is annoying as hell. Right, so I need to really pull my socks up, and we really need to get a good result here. I need to try and beat both the Fate Mercedes team drivers today. I need to, otherwise that's bye-bye championship constructors points. Oh, God, what pressure, what pressure. Right, in terms of tyre wear, we're fine to keep on neutral. Another virtual safety car, I'm going to back up here. I'm now going to concentrate on saving the tyres because we've got only one driver here. We really need to maximise everything. Right, it's going to end soon. We're going to go to neutral now and go medium, high. Right, there we go. Decent, decent. Oh, round the outside, maybe down the inside. Come on, up into third. Lovely, lovely. Keep going like this, keep going like this. Where is second place? Not too far off, not too far off. And they're having a battle for first. That may help us. That may help us. If they hold each other up, that would be much appreciated, to be honest. That would be very much appreciated. And I think they've just done that because we are gaining on them. It's looking good. And also, I remember from last episode, this zone of neutral and high was working. Oh, safety car, real safety car. Okay, this is going to really help us. I think we have to pit. Yeah, pit on the safety car. It's going to be what everyone does. Let's do that as well. We're only on lap 6, so let's going to change super softs. I'm going to fill up for... We're going to go... There'll be like one more lap of safety car, so we need to fill up for one more lap than we would usually do. And I also want to use more rich mix. So 14.6 seems okay. I think 14.6. Don't need to risk it on a fast pit stop. Let's just go balanced. Yeah, one lap left on safety car. So we'll get one more lap of kind of saving the fuel. So that's why I'll go for +1 on the fuel counter there. So we can go really aggressive. Making the pit stop. Please, let's just come back out in a net third place, I would hope. We're behind... who's the next person? I can't tell where we are. I have no idea where we are in the pecking order. We're 11th right now, though. But obviously, Flores... That actually may come back to bite us. The fact Flores started 20th is now in first place on softs. We'll see. But yeah, just we just have to sit here and just wait for the safety car to end. But we're on safe fuel, back up. So chilling out right now. Right, safety car is going to come in here. Let's go attacking. High fuel mixture, overtake fuel mixture actually. Let's get ready for this restart. Actually, yeah, a few laps premature there. A few corners premature, I should say. But... I'm going to keep on high this entire time just to start the tyre temps going up because they obviously plummeted the entire lap right here. On the restart, want to get going. Come on. Attack. Let's go. Cold tyres. Really attack here. Up into 10th, 9th, 8th. Nicely done. Come on, down the inside. Down, up into 7th. Come on. Yes, there we go. 7th. Round the outside. Ooh, in the chicane. Up into 6th. This is brilliant work. Brilliant. This is fantastic driving here. Oh, up into 5th. Come on. Through the last corner. Yes. Ooh, just about keeping ahead. This other car in 6th place, Navarro there, is keeping pace with us. But we're going to continue pushing on. Right, now we're in a good region. We'll go to overtake mode. Another virtual safety car. Right, protect these tyres. Protect these tyres. Protect the fuel. Protect the fuel. Right. Virtual safety car is going to come in soon. Then we'll go overtake mode and attack on the restart. There we go. Come on. Up into 4th. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Right, back down to neutral. We'll continue on overtake mode for now. This is looking decent. This is decent. We've got some really blistering pace here. It's just about what we do with strategy, how far people like Flores are going to go on the soft tyres. But for now, I'm liking this vibe. Another virtual safety car. Another virtual safety car. This is working. Why are there so many virtual safety cars? There's so many drivers crashing or something. Oh, yeah, look. Another 2 have crashed or something. Wow, this is crazy. This is insane. There's so many drivers crashing. This is just going to help us out immensely. Right, 10 seconds to go. Attack. Let's go. On the restart. Once again. It's kind of like stop-start racing, really. It's kind of frustrating. If this was a real... Imagine if this was a real F1 race. How pissed off would all of us be at the FIA at constantly calling virtual safety cars and safety cars? That would be so annoying. Like, oh, just let them race. Just go on. Okay. Oh, we're overheating the tyres now. Overheating the tyres. Let's go back to conserve a little bit. Bring those tyre temps back down. Okay, that's a decent region. Let's go neutral now. Right, going to go attacking on this lap. Going to really push it because Sharp is catching up to us. And we're going to think about making a pit stop with 9 laps remaining, probably in the next lap or so. Go back to high now as the tyre temps shoot up. So now as it gets to that point where overtake mode, attack mode doesn't really give enough. But pushing will on this higher tyre temp. Oh, round up into third. Nice stuff. Keep it going, keep going, keep going. Okay, they're going to pit. That's fine, that's fine. We'll keep it going with Sharp. We're going to pit this lap now. Super softs. We're going to have 7 laps remaining after the pit stop. Right, this is where the faster fuel will help us. What's our park condition? 64%. So, 7.9 fuel. We've only got 7 laps remaining. 1 more lap of fuel. Nah, let's go 7.9. Let's go 7.9. Pit strategy. Do we risk it with fast? Do we risk it with fast? I think we have to. I think we have to. Let's go for it. Fast pit stop. If we're doing fast pit stop, we may as well add the fuel then. Yeah, no, yes, yes. Right, yes. Okay, pit. Right, pushing in this lap. Come on, come on. Flores is coming in as well. And Sharp, probably. So this is going to be a straight fight. No silly business here. We're all pitting on the same lap. We're all pitting on the same lap. This is a straight fight. Driver's pace, car pace. Let's go. Please don't make a mistake. Please don't make a mistake. Awesome. We're up. Did we overtake? We overtook Flores. We overtook Flores. Attack on the exit. Attack on the exit. Okay. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Keep it going. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Okay. Flores is pressurizing us. She's on soft tyres. We're on super soft. So we should have the pace advantage. But at the moment, it's a little bit iffy at the moment. Obviously, her tyres will wear less at a lesser rate. Oh, this is going to be so close. This is going to be so close, I think. We may just not do this. I have a feeling. Just the way she's keeping up with us. It's not looking pretty at the moment. It's not looking pretty. We are churning through the tyres, but it's fine. We've only got 4 laps left, but maybe go neutral just to save the tyres a little bit longer. We're in first now. Oh, what is she doing? She's on conserve. Oh, she's on conserve. Let's match her. Let's match her on conserve. Let's match her on conserve. She's on backup, so let's go conserve right now. Utilise that to our advantage. While she's backing up, we'll conserve, bring the tyre temps back down a little bit, try and conserve the tyres as much as we can. As soon as she starts attacking, I need to start attacking though. I'm just literally gonna snipe this. I'm gonna snipe this strategy window. Just watch out for when she starts pushing. Also, let me pause this. 51% on the engine. Okay, that should be enough to keep it going like this. Attack mode. Need to also be wary and remember to check this constantly to make sure we get to the end on fuel. But we've got 2 laps remaining when we cross the line. 2 laps remaining. Yes. Yeah. Okay, 2.5 of fuel. So let's go high now. Okay, she's attacking. She's attacking. She's attacking. We've got to attack. We've got to attack. No. No. Come on. Come on. No. No. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. No, 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 no. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, overtake mode. 1 lap remaining. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. Attack. Attack. Give it everything you got, Balcazar. Give it everything you got. Come on. It's not going to be it. It's not going to be it. They're closing. We are closing. We are gaining. We are gaining. It's not going to be enough, though, through the final corner. Oh, what a close race. What a close race. What a close race. Massive respect there. Massive respect. What a close race that was. Oh, just did not have the pace. Just didn't have the pace at the end. And also, I think maybe 5 seconds late I was to start attacking. When Flores started attacking, may be the difference there, but you know, those things happen. There's just so much to look at in terms of to manage. Whew. That was a good race. That was a good race. Right, second place though. Decent enough, I would say. Decent enough, and it's amazing we're still battling for first place, to be honest, in these races. I think in constructors though, we've lost the lead, I think. 6 to... Ooh, how much is this going to be? Second place there. Right. We are now... Balcazar's now into second in the championship with 5 points off Flores. Pernay moves down to third. Sharp moves up into fourth. So it's a battle, it's looking like, between the fake Ricciardo, Flores, who I don't know who the fake is, and then R2 drivers, Balcazar and Pernay. Constructors-wise, we're just ahead by 6 there. So that was a very crucial race for Balcazar to do the job there while Pernay had crashed. And what could have been? What could have been? Pernay could have got a double podium for us. I don't know. You guys have seen. I can't remember which driver it was. I think it might have been Flores. Or maybe Sharp. I can't exactly remember. But there's been a driver, one of the top drivers, 5-star drivers, that we've been kind of, I would say, flirting with almost in the interviews. And they've been kind of a little bit open to maybe us signing them for the next season. I'm starting to question, do we need to let go Pernay? Because, yeah, she's been brilliant so far for us. She's been pretty damn good. And I want to be loyal. But in a very crucial season, it seems like, she's crashed twice. I mean, it's just not on. She's crashed twice. That's a huge amount of points we've lost for her crashing twice. Do we need to fire her? It's a question I'm starting to pose, really, in my own mind, maybe to you guys. You know? Crashing twice in a championship, potentially, battle. It's not good enough at the moment. Right, the next part I'm going to build is the rear wing, a new rear wing. Unfortunately, the base stat looks like it's going to be nearly the same as what we've got at the moment, current best, but the improvability is quite a lot better. But then that will unlock the next iteration, which 40 to max. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big chunk. So I think worth doing overall. And obviously, we've kind of improved every other part so far. So I think rear wing needs some attention there. But we've got the new suspension. So we continue on for... Oh, we need to do an interview. Okay. Right. Interview. Accept interview. Let's talk about Pernay's crash. Bad mistake. Yeah, I'm not, you know, it was a bad mistake. Need to look at herself. I don't know why you crashed. You know, it's just not on. That was such a crucial part of the race. Right, car repair's done. So now we can work on the suspension we just got. Add that on. We can remove this suspension, add that on. We're going to remove that old rear wing because we're going to have that new one come in soon. Gearbox-wise, let's improve those brakes as well. New gear, new brakes. Engine, are we doing that one? No, we're not doing that one. Let's add that one on. Front wing-wise, front wing's something we haven't done yet, but our front wing's pretty damn solid, actually, right now. Okay, we've got double suspension parts there. Yeah, let's just improve them. Right, reliability, though. 7 days before the race. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, right. Here we go. Political vote. I think it's time for my vote. I think it's time for mine. Yep, refueling ban. Let's go. So, we got 3 against, 1 for, and then loads undecided. I'm going to vote for 3 voting power. I really want to go for it. Because I think if we're not going to win the championship this season, next season... I think no refueling is going to help me out quite a bit. So I'm going to go for it. Let's see. Come on. Please, guys. Please. Please vote. 1 against. 2 against. 1 for. That was the one we knew. Thank you. Nice. Thank you very much. 5. 5 to 3. 5 to 3. 6 to 3. 6 to 3. 6 to 4. 6 to 4. 7 to 4. Abstained. 7 to 4. Yes, approved. There we go. There we go. And really, that is on edge. If I didn't do those 3 votes, it would have been 4 to 4, or maybe even less, because maybe that would have swayed someone. Good thing I did that. Nice. Refueling ban for next season. Awesome. Awesome. Right, rear wing has been built. I'm now going to look at this reliability, because now we've got 80%. What we're on so far, 80% as well. Yeah, let's remove that. And now, what else do we need to do reliability-wise? Well, it'll just be the rear wing, really. So let's do that 1 day before. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm also going to add that on to the improvability now. Let's add that on. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Right, new part, design. What should we do next? Another rear wing? Another suspension. Another suspension. Suspension's lacking. We're going to go to... Ooh, what do we do here? Oh, 2 risk levels. That's not really what I want at this stage of the season. Let's go for... I'm going to play around with things. Right, since we do have Epic unlocked for the gearbox, I'm not going to go for any of the risky parts that are great so far. Because if we are going to make one of those risky parts for next season, I'd rather do it with an Epic part to really get the biggest boost ever. So I'm going to make another part that's not a risky part. The base stat's going to be the same as what we got at the moment, the current best at the moment. But you got that reliability there as well, that improvability as well. So 1 million there for suspension. That also does remind me, make sure we do have that improving, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, so in that case, let's remove that other suspension because we're going to have this new one come in. So just a little bit less work there to do. Right, I'm swinging this to 30 to 0. So these 3 are going to get done very, very slowly for reliability. Performance now we're focusing on. And I think the next part we want to do is the front wing because we've not actually done a new front wing the entire season. That is because we've been pretty okay on it, but now we're slipping behind a little bit. So that will be the next part we do after this suspension's done. We've got a dilemma, a bit of disaster. We found a leak. Ooh, a leak in Balcazar's engine cooling. Parts reliability will be out of the window. We can't fix it. Okay, we have to fix that then. We have to fix that. Make with the fixing. 500k minus. Unfortunate there, but I can't have that. At a very important Grand Prix coming up for an engine, Milan. We need that. Right, okay, traveling to Milan now. Right, okay, so sponsor-wise. Ooh, practice can be rainy. Race clear. Sponsor-wise, I would say third or above, really. Third or above. We're just going to break even there. Let's go for second or above. I think we could do that. Second or above. If we don't get it, we're going to lose so much money. Oh, boy. I'm not going to take the risk. I'm going to go third or above. Just because if we do lose this, I'll lose so much money. We just don't get one more position than we could. And then for the tyres, let's just go all softs, really. Yeah, 12 to... Yeah, 11 to 3. And now, in light of Pernay's crashing, I'm going to swap them round and make Balcazar the one with the setup opinion happy. So I'm going to give... I've already given her the better brakes. Let's give her the better engine there. So happy and content. That's fine. That's the only swap I'm going to make. And that's how it's going to be. Sorry, Pernay. You have to earn your better car now. Right, about 1 minute left to go. So we've got race trim level 3 maxed out already. We've got level 2 in the intermediates, level 1 soft tyres. We just managed to squeeze in a soft tyre run there. You can see between 9 minutes and 6 minutes. So kind of happy we got that in because I think it said a clear race. So probably a little bit of a lie considering how much wet running we're getting here. But same could be said for the last race. So either way, we're sort of covered. At this rate, we probably want to hope for intermediates because we've got the better level of knowledge compared to the softs. In terms of the setup, I don't know what their setup's like because I haven't brought them in since my last change. So I'm hoping by the time we get to see it, that's okay. But it was like in the lower 90 region, so I'm hoping that it ended up okay. Let's check it out. But in terms of our grid position, we should be pretty good. Third or above, 1.2 million. Hopefully we can get that. Our cars are looking decent. I mean, I never look into practice, but we're pretty decent in practice. And, oh, pole position for Balcazar. And then, yeah. Thanks, GMA. Nice voice crack as well. Nice, GMA. Thank you. A couple of you guys were also asking this as well, and I have the same question. GMA, what's up? What's up, GMA? Do you have something against Pernay? Do you have something against French women? Huh? I thought the GMA is a fake FI, so technically that means you're also French. So do you have something against your own people? Huh? Why is Pernay always 19th? Or just so much lower? Huh? I'm asking the hard questions right now. Where no one won't. Won't? That's not good English. Anyway. What's the weather like? It's all sunny, Jeff. Right. It's time for race trim then. And I would say pit stop guru. That worked well for us. We've only got level 1 again on soft tyres, so, you know, may as well. Race trim in soft tyre performance for Pernay, though, because obviously that's the only thing we have. Car setup-wise, yes, we did get 2 excellents and a great. Although for Pernay, we got an okay, which is not great. Ooh, that means our setup's not really that great, is it? Let's go for that. And then let's draw this back down to here. Bring this back to here. So that will be great and excellent. And this was only okay for some reason. So let's bring this back down to... Ooh, that's the wrong one. Over here. Is that good? That was good. That was good. Apparently that was good. Right, I'm going to hope and pray that setup works out as okay, but maybe not. Anyway, the tyres will go 11 laps. So let's go with 15 laps of fuel. Yes. For Balcazar, let's go for that. We've got fast refueling, so let's go for... actually, you know what? Let's go for 15 for her. And let's go for the full 17 hog for Pernay. Fill up the entire tank, please. Yeah. Right. Got a lot of work to do here to get from 19th to somewhere, but we've got a good chance of winning the race, potentially, from pole position. Just have to hope and pray that, you know, we can hold on. Obviously, the fake Mercedes team still have some good pace. Right, let's go. To 5 red lights to the Italian Grand Prix here in Milan from pole position and 19th. Come on, let's get a good start off pole. It's been a shocking start off pole, and the bottle from Balcazar has returned from seasons past. We're down to 3rd place at the moment. Not the best start there. Not the best start. Let's attack, though, now. Let's get a move on. Prix, though, making some movements up into 17th place, so good to see from her. Good to see from her. Balcazar staying in 3rd, though, immediately just ahead of Flores, and Flores comes down. So is this our engine showing a little bit of... underperformance? I mean, we do have the Mercedes engine, technically, but obviously we haven't improved it as much as other parts. I don't know. I can't quite tell, but let's just continue like this, pushing now, so we don't wear out the tyres completely. Right, we're on lap 3 now. We're up into 2nd place, so we're a sandwich between the 2 fake Ferraris of Modi and Sharp. We're going for the, you can see, pushing and high, kind of a midway sort of, I'm pushing but not full flat out. Flores has also crashed, which I just realised, actually. I should be sounding much more excited than I am right now. She's crashed. That's awesome. That's great for us. That's what we needed. And Pernay, I've kept her on overtake mode in the engine because she's got that more fuel. We filled up for 2 more laps. And it's working well for her. She's using that fuel to good advantage. So I'm going to just keep her like that. We're going to go neutral and overtake mode, actually, because the tyres are wearing out. Obviously, she's always worn out her tyres more. So let's go neutral and overtake mode. But she's using that extra fuel to good advantage there. So I think that was a good decision from us to give her more fuel. She's up into 7th place. Meanwhile, Balcazar, you can see by the pace, keeping pace somewhat. Tyre wear about halfway, about the same as Modi and Sharp. So doing a decent job here, Balcazar is. She's doing a very decent job. Let's actually go to overtake mode. Let's use some of this fuel, actually, because we'll probably have more than we need by the time we make the pit stop. So let's continue like this. Let's go. Let's go. Right, lap 9. We've got 13 laps remaining. I'm going to push in this lap. We're going to pit the end of this lap, I think, because Sharp... Well, let's pause here. Is Sharp going to pit? No. Modi's going to pit. Right, Modi's going to pit. Let's pit with her or him. Soft tyres. Right, they'll go to the... 14 laps, 13 laps, 12 laps remaining. They'll go just about. Fuel-wise, let's fuel up for the rest of the race. What's our engine like? Our engine's 37%. So our engine, I forgot about that. Milan's always very tricky on that. So that means, really, we can't actually afford to go more fuel than we have. So I'm going to go 11.7, underfuel the car. Because with that engine wear, we can't afford to push the engine too much anymore. So let's go for that. I'm going to try the fast pit stop. Let's hope that works out. For Pernay, her tyres are really worn out. There's enough of the gap where there won't be a double stack. So I'm going to pit as well. Fuel options wise, we've got 12 laps of fuel. I'll add in 12.3. She's got a bit more engine wear, so I'll put in 3.84. Park conditions fine. Let's go for the fast pit stop with her as well. So going to pit both at the same time. Hopefully no overlap. There shouldn't be a double stack. Yeah, there's not a double stack. And awesome. Good, good, good. Good pit stop. No mistake there. No mistake. There's a mistake though on Pernay. Mistake there on Pernay. That was the trick. But we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Right. You got excess fuel. Push. Right, so at the moment, looks like I think we should be out in what will be a net 2nd place, I think, at this rate. Yeah, net 2nd place. We've got Modi making a pit stop. So actually, this might be a net 1st place by the time this other Mercedes driver pits. So now it's really just about protecting this engine now. Going to go medium fuel. Not going to mess about. Not going to care about us having excess fuel at the end. I need to protect that engine. And the same with maybe Pernay, 54%. Actually, no, she can keep going. But we need to protect Balcazar's engine, 33%. We need to protect that. So I can't really... I would like to use higher modes, but that engine's going to pop. 26%. That engine's so going to pop, I think. Oh, we're down the order. Down to 3rd. I need to just pass the Mercedes driver. If Modi wins the race, I'm not too fast because he or she's in Mercedes. He or she is in Ferrari. Don't need to worry about that. I'm worrying about Mercedes. They're the nearest one to us. So let's just try and pass them. Meanwhile, Pernay, her engine's looking pretty damn good. So she can just go like this. Right, we're down to 4th. We've been overtaken by Sharp. But this Mercedes driver has to pit, surely. With 5 laps remaining. Yep, there we go. So we're back into 3rd. And we've got a lot of people with worn tyres behind us. So hopefully we will meet this sponsor objective of 3rd or above. It'll be a 1-2 for Ferrari. So that may be quite a big swing for the constructors. So we may have 3 constructors on our hands fighting for the lead. We've got 4 laps remaining. This engine's going to blow up. This engine's going to blow up. Overtake mode. This engine's going to blow up. We have to make a pit stop. We have to make a pit stop. I think we do. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. We're 3rd still. 2 laps remaining. We're actually keeping pace with Sharp. Oh my, 1%. Are you kidding me? Keep going, keep going, keep going, girl. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 1%, 1%. Believe in the 1%. Believe in the 1%. Believe in the 1%. Believe in the 1%. Keep it going. Final lap of the Grand Prix. You got to do this. You got to do this. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Prix is absolutely dying out there in 5th. Tyres are gone. Fuel's gone. Keep it going. Come on, limp home. Limp home. Both of you guys have to limp home. You have to do this. Prix's going to run out of fuel at this rate. Low fuel. Oh, God. Oh, she limped home in 3rd. Prix's down to 6th. No points for her, but we get 3rd place. Just about got the money there. On a 1% engine. Wow. That is close. You cut it fine, Balcazar. You cut it fine. You cut it fine. Jesus. Right, 3rd place trophy there. Bronze. So, nothing changes for the Drivers' Championship. We've got Sharp, though, levelling on points with Prix. Modi, though, the other Ferrari driver, was so down the order in 9th place. So, yeah, he's not doing a great job in 9th. But, yeah, no change at the top 3. Even with Flores crashing, it only means we're 1 point behind Flores. So, no change there for the lead. For the Constructors, okay, to be fair, I was correct to say we don't need to worry about Ferrari right now because they're 20 points adrift. So, all in all, we actually extended the lead by 2 points to 8 points there. So, we've... Over the course of this episode, we've only lost 2 points to Mercedes in the Constructors. So, I think that's very successful. I mean, we've still got so long to go in the season, but it's looking promising. It's looking promising that we're still here in this position. I just need to keep on improving the car. Our car is just about there, like to challenge them with our driver performance as well. It's just not enough. We need to keep on improving our car, and I feel like in the next 2 episodes, we'll be right there for the last few races to be on par performance with Mercedes and Ferrari, I think. Right, we get a nice little cash injection of 2.56 thousand there. Not too bad, not a lot, but not too bad, not too bad. We didn't lose money, so that's the good thing. So, that was a pretty decent episode, I would say. Pretty decent episode. We've got some food for thought, though, of, you know, long term, if we don't win the championship this season, for next season, do we end up firing Prix? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. And looking at our car now, obviously we've got another suspension part being made. I've already said I want to work on the front wing next. But then what else do you think I need to work on? And also, should I continue to do short-term gains right now? Because we are in a championship fight, technically, right now. Or do I continue like we did last season and try and also focus on next season? I mean, it's basically putting our eggs into one basket, either this season or next, really. So let me know about that. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And do subscribe for weekly 4 content. I've been aarava. Have a trusted day, and I'll see you guys next time.